Due to overwhelming and popular request, I'm going to be reviewing a pepper I just picked. This is going to be from Danger Bros. I got seeds from him. dangerbros.canada.ca. Check out that calyx, pretty cool. Orangish purple, even bleeding into the stem. But this is the M.A.M.P BerryGum Purple Peach. Peach is in parentheses because I don't know if any of you have looked up any of the M.A.M.P variants or M.A.M.P variants. There's a lot. They're very unstable, and it seems like as soon as someone gets some sort of color variation, they immediately start selling the seeds. And like, there's so many different little phenotypes of this, and it's got to be the most unstable pepper I've seen. But anyway, this is M.A.M.P BerryGum Purple Peach, and it's clearly peach. It's got some BBG in there, some bubble gum, so that's why it's bleeding like that. You get the split calyx down the middle, just two, and then the purple. I guess the only purple I see in this is on there, on that calyx, whereas the ones in the pictures from Danger Bros, his are just completely peach. Excuse me. So I just ate a good dinner, so this is a small pod. This shouldn't cause me any problems. We're gonna get right into it. It smells amazing. Smells like a lot of these super hot ornamental ones, like these ones that look kind of good, like cool, like pretty peppers. Not a huge placenta, but also not a huge pepper either. All right, but I'm getting fruity and citrus out of this for sure. Very indicative of the peach pods. They all kind of have that same flavor, but it's really like I'm getting flashbacks of habanero. All right, the reason for that is especially store-bought habaneros have little to no existing placenta unless you grow them at home, but like store-bought, no placenta really at all. All right, you got some dark seeds there. I don't really care. They're not gonna kill me. And then I don't know if y'all can see that, but there's a difference in yellow tint. That's the capsaicin oil, and it's actually coming from the top. Should be able to see it. Maybe not. Let's see, with some shade there. But anyway, that's because it comes from the top, through the stem and down, and then through the placenta, through that membrane. I forget what they call the little vein that where the placenta or where the capsaicin comes out through. But yeah, pretty excited to try this. I've rambled enough, and I think I'm a big boy now. My tolerance is up here. Been snacking on super hots and just chunks, but I think I can handle this whole pod. Always chew it up really good. Tongue burn, mainly on the tongue, so I can talk. Yeah, it tastes kind of like a habanero. It's got a slight floral, very fruity. Floral, slight floral. Fruity, sweet, citrusy. Just tastes like a peach pod. Reminds me of a habanero though. Pretty hot. I would say it's up there habanero heat. I wouldn't say that's over 400 or 500 K. So I wouldn't even count that as a super hot at all. I mean, maybe, I don't know, maybe my tolerance is high, but let's give it like Bahamian goat level of heat. And that's with no placenta, so it could be hotter, but this one's not. I had another one, but it was even smaller. So it's been raining a lot. You could probably chalk that up to phosphorus getting washed out of my my potting mix, which is really just cow manure, peat, perlite, and I have put some higher phosphorus. My dog is trying to eat a bug. Higher phosphorus fertilizer, but these pods were pretty much almost done. They weren't going to use that phosphorus to get any bigger. And they've got plenty of water. Thankfully, no blossom and rot. These walls are pretty thick, and I assume once they're bigger pods, they're going to be they're like that shiny texture. They're not bumpy. They are very, very similar to a Peppa Peach. So if you don't know what that is, go out and taste it, because it's one of the best tasting peppers. It's in my top 5 easy, which is constantly changing. But it's a Peppa Peach with heat. So it's like a habanero crossed with a Peppa Peach, and then you throw in some bubble gum for looks. So if you want to grow something that's like ornamental and doesn't taste bad, then just grow that. I got that specifically from Danger Bros. His website should still be up, so go check that out, and I'll put a link in the description, and you can go buy seeds and grow them this next fall or December or whenever you start seeds again. Or you can grow them in crack key hydroponics. But other than me choking on my spit, the burn is like steady, so it's peaked. Oh, my neck. Oh, I need that popped real good. Other than I lost my train of thought. Where was I? It's pretty hot, but it's definitely not. It's not dropping. That's the problem. Not really a problem, but salivating like crazy. Yeah, it's a pretty long, stretched out burn. Thankfully, I just ate so much pasta, chicken parm, and that's coming in clutch right now, because it would hurt my stomach. My stomach's way behind my mouth tolerance right now. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna handle that. I'm gonna have to just approach that with frequency. Well, I think I'm good. If you've enjoyed this video, thanks for watching.